Nigerians are depressed. Come and see the effect of depression on people. Imagine, women have gone naked just to protest the outcome of this concluded election in Nigeria. What else can we say? We are not even free in the hands of life, and people, our leaders who are supposed to help us, are the ones pushing us into different problems that will push people to depression. But this time, people prepare to give them woto. Just watch.
He was on wheelchair, he was pushed on wheelchair, and he boarded the British Airways. And immediately he got to London, he dashed into his hotel and disembarked from the wheelchair. The Chief Justice of the Federation does not have any physical disability. But for him to discuss in this manner,
it has happened finally. Just look at this headline from Nairaland Forum. Nasarawa INEC officer who rigged the election dies days after women protest naked. This is the news that I just laid my hands on and I said let me share to us. The INEC returning officer for Nasarawa State who rigged the election during the governorship election in Nasarawa State has been said to have had an accident and died in the car accident or in the motor accident. In fact, so many things are playing. I would like us to gather here. Let us listen. Yes, so we have all seen it. Although this may not be a common knowledge, but it has always been observed in history that anytime women come out naked to protest over a particular leader, that leader eventually has problem leading to his death. So we have to be careful in this time that people are coming out to choose who becomes their leader. Our leaders need to be careful, because when it gets out of hand and people, especially women, come out in this form naked, it always results to the death of the leader. INEC and INEC chairman should be very, very careful with the way they impose leaders on people. So what am I trying to say? We have all seen it, and we have all seen the result that is arising from this very issue. The next matter that I want to talk about is the issue of our Chief Justice to be bought by Tinubu and APC. Just watch this video and then comment what you have to comment. If you have not watched my channel before, I encourage you to like my video, subscribe, and also share. Don't forget to comment. Thank you.
And being part of this trouble, we want to raise an alarm. Something transpired that Nigerians and the international community need to be aware of. As you are aware, that we have the Chief Justice of the Federation, His Lordship, Justice Ariola. We were made to understand that the Chief Justice of the Federation that would may pretend over the litigation process is currently in the United Kingdom. And how did he get there? We are made to understand that he left left 1 week before time in order to avoid suspicion. While he got there, he was on wheelchair, he was pushed on wheelchair, and he boarded the British Airways. And immediately he got to London, he dashed into his hotel and disembarked from the wheelchair. The Chief Justice of the Federation does not have any physical disability. But for him to discuss in this manner raises a lot of questions. And on this premise, we also made to understand that while he got checked into his hotel, he began to rigmarole. He began to move around to go for other things in his foot. So that is the subterfuge there. And information also have it that one of the presidential candidates of this election that was moved and declared in respect to the election. I don't want to mention names because this organization here, we stand for justice. We stand for justice. And on that premise, we shall continue to demand for justice. So what we are saying here right now is that one of the presidential candidates that partook, one of the principal contender of this election, is currently in the United Kingdom. He left Nigeria unannounced. So what does that tell you? There's going to be a meeting. There's going to be a meeting in a Nicodemus manner in the United Kingdom. In that meeting, we have it on a good authority that Nigeria, the justice system of Nigeria, will be deliberated on that table. And that meeting, we already know the premonition of that meeting. They are going to be adjudicating justice and dispensing justice to a particular individual that is the principal contender of this election. We are saying no. We are saying no to that. What we are demanding is for the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ariwola, to step aside and allow a new CGN for this country. A new CGN that may superintend over the presidential litigation that has started already. Because we know that from the appellate court, it will graduate into the Supreme Court. And he is in charge. We don't have confidence in his lordship. His lordship has done well for himself. But at this point, Nigerians have raised a lot of issues. And we also have another justice, Justice Emeka Wanti, who has continually made statements that are pregnant, statements and judgments. He has dispensed justice that are questionable. So at this point, that is him. You can see the placard here. These justices, Justice Emeka Wanti, we don't have the confidence in his justice system or judgment. We are also asking the federal government and National Judicial Commission to please, as a matter of urgency, to make sure this man does not partake among the justices that will superintend over the presidential litigation and the Supreme Court as well. Due to his antecedent, the miscarriage of justice, in fact, the perversity, the kind of judgment he gave in regard to the antecedent of the judgment he gave, we can cite instances like that of Ahmed Lawal and that of Ababio. Those cases are still fresh with the Nigerian people. Everybody knew that they